Do I want a base out of this? Do I want to make a base out of this? I don't think I do, really. I don't think I do want to make a base out of this. But we could do. There's some useful items on here. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Let's have a little look around. We'll just have a look around and see what we can find. See what we can loot. We'll just do looting for now. Because there are a bunch of things in here. What I really would like is a drill. What we do, okay, what I tend to do is after I've looted the container, I break the container up, and that way I don't get confused and do it again. I would like to find a multi-tool and a drill, because they are the better versions of my rubbish resource tool. If I get those, I can then do some proper extraction and resource management. Oh, I'm cold. Look, I've got a chili symbol in the bottom. Can I can make a heater to warm myself up. I can sleep in my tent. I might sleep in my tent. That might do it. I'll sleep in my tent until morning. Oh, I thought I wouldn't need it. I'm not used to this. I'm doing it. I've sort of rushed through some of the early parts of the game, and I've not got. Oh, there's something over there. Some of the resources I expected to have. I know it's a big alien bug, and I don't really want to deal with it. It is. I do not want to mess with that thing particularly. That is a very. It's coming this way. What do you mean I can't damage it? I bet I can. Am I hitting the tree? That's a disgusting big bug thing. That's very nasty and poisonous. I know I've got no stamina because I'm cold. Is it gone? Did I kill it? No, it's still there. God, this damage gun's terrible. So am I, of course, but I don't want that sneaking up on me in the middle of the night and like laying eggs in me while I'm in my tent. I'm glad they're using this on the Jurax. It's terrible. Right, okay. Calm down, me. It's fine. I'm very hungry, actually. Oh, there's an alien insect. Come take advantage. I wonder if I'm because I'm very cold. That's why I'm getting hungry faster. You guys just stay over there. We won't have any trouble, okay? Yeah? Right, okay, right. Let us get our tent. And we will sleep in there until morning. And hopefully everything will look a bit nicer by then. Oh, I'm very hungry. Let's eat sandwich. Oh, the meat has just rotted, unfortunately, because I left it in my pack all night. So it has mouldered away. Sandwich. We'll eat some of the alien bug meat. Get out of it, mosquito. I can see you. Go on. Sod off. Bloody things. Right. We're still just about surviving. Be quiet, you. What we could probably do is kill some of these bugs. And get the meat out of them. There we go. We get the sausage. Let's go back to hunting around this place to see what we can loot. But imagine this. Imagine making a ship like this. Imagine running around in a ship this big. We'll get there eventually. It'll just take us a while. Construction is relatively simple in the game. It could be a little bit better in places. Also, this ship is part of the reason why I'm digging under here. Is because the ship... Actually, this ship probably isn't. Some of the ships are, to some degree, dug into the earth. They've hit so hard that they've just smashed themselves into the ground. Still very hungry. I can only think it was the cold. It's caused my my metabolism to kick up, desperate to try and keep me warm. But we'll go back and eat that alien meat. There's always plenty of bugs around. We can eat the cereal bars if we have to. What's this, landing gear? This is the bottom of the ship then. Why the cargo boxes on the outside of the ship? I don't know. Let's see what other interesting things we can find. If we can jump into this. Ah, you know what? Oh, the dog is making noise in the background. Be quiet, you. You were so quiet, I'd forgotten you there. Harden the steel block. It'll take us a while. Shouldn't be too bad. This is why I want the multi-tool. I've got the multi-tool. I might be able to make one actually now. Then I can go through this very quickly with this rubbish survival tool. I've got here an O2 station. Don't need the O2 station. We've got an armour locker. I wonder if we can use that. Even though the power's not on the ship, I wonder if we can use that. If I make some armour, I might be able to use it. We can break down this. We can break down the O2 station. There we go. What we got through here? We have a grow light. This is used for growing plants, farming plants. Look at this. Look, the entire ship. So you have to try and imagine the ship sideways. We've got a bunch of medical stations, medical devices. Those are very high end. We won't be able to make anything like that for a long time. Look, it gets rid of parasites, different sorts of parasites. You notice. Let's better get up there. If I make some armour, then all armour. What's in here? All armour includes a jetpack. So that will allow us to do it. So the problem with the armour is the armour in this game is so advanced. It's more like power armour. So you can't just like, stick it on and take it off. You have to have it sort of put on you by your using the armour locker. Okay? So you can't just slip armour on and off whenever you feel like it. It's strapped into you. I guess there are lots of tubes fit into you and catheters and goodness knows what. Who knows? But it's a more complicated process, is the point. Let's go and try and make some armour. We can do that. Give us some, there's another. The trouble is I don't want to make some armour and then find some in one of these boxes. I'm not going to have it. It's possible. I can find all sorts of things in this ship. If we find armour, we find armour. Armour does wear out over time, so if what is that pink thing over there? What is that? Another vegetable? Oh, it's a different sort of vegetable. I think. Yeah, what vegetables? He's still hanging around. I thought you said your extraction team was turning up. They're not exactly rushing, are they, to get here? Operating table. Oh, it might be something in there. A detox kit. Okay, so this uses these are the more complicated med kits that are used for many different things. Have I got a I've got some bandages in my construction queue. There we go. What's in here? There we go. Very nice. Right, how do we make... So, armour. You can only make light armour. I thought I'd unlocked it already. Maybe I can't make it with this... maybe I can't make it with this. There's the multi-tool. Quiet, you. Yeah, maybe I can't make it with this constructor. Oh, there we go. What do we need to make it? Some alien's going to jump me at some point. He's going to come up behind me. Steel plate, electronics, optical fibre. There we go. Make some of that. We often find these things lying around the multi-tools. But we've got an ammo for it. I'll make a multi-tool as well. And then I want to make a little bit more... Oh, I'm missing copper. A few more shotgun shells. Oh, great. It's starting to rain. That's also going to lower the temperature around here. We got everything? We do. We have a multi-tool, which is going to make things much easier. And we can load that up as well. We can try and put that armour on. Now, in here, have we got... That's a multi-charge. There we go. Okay, so... The multi-charge are made from, like, Promethean pellets. It's nice to have one of those around. So if we use... So this thing has much more options on here, okay? So, we can repair... So if it's possible, if there's damaged blocks on here, which there might be. No, it just looks like junk. They're designed to be looking damaged. But if anyone shot this vehicle, it damaged one of the blocks slightly, this would repair it. We have moving things around in the blocks. We can downgrade to lower grade materials. So for example, there is steel, hardened steel and combat steel, grades of metal blocks, and you can downgrade and also upgrade to the high level by using resources. You can salvage things, which is the same as what I do normally when I break down one of these boxes like this. Does it much faster though, and we also have retrieve, and that means there's a chance that you'll get back rather than the components this is made of, but the whole block. So for example, this generator over here. Be nice to have that generator. Have we got it? No, we've got the component parts. But there's a chance we'll get it back, which is the point. Yeah? So if you find that those rare medical devices in there, I could go, oh, I'd like to have those, and I could try to retrieve them instead, rather than doing that. While we're here, though, what we really need is... What is that? Let's check the block. This thruster, things like the flux cores and the oscillators and everything else we're picking up from there are all made from rarer materials, some of which... Calm down, game, bit of radiation, it's fine. Some of which I simply can't get on this world. I have to buy them, or find them, or we will get them from somewhere else. Yes, we can get that fuel tank. I don't suppose there's anything in the fuel tank. The fuel tanks tend to be all joined on a ship, so once you've drained one fuel tank, you've drained them all, as far as that goes. Anything else on here that's interesting? I did notice earlier that there's a thruster here, this broken up ship. There is there's an elevator in here. Not an elevator that you or I might recognise. What's this? A console. Like one, the box moves up and down, but the elevator that's used in this game. Hold on. You know what I need to do first though? No, let's forget this for a second. I'm getting distracted. First of all, we need to go and try and put on this armour. See, I forgot. I get distracted. I get so excited. I get distracted. I forgot all about it. Can we use this? We might be able to. There we go. We're now wearing this light armour suit. It's not super protective, and it will degrade over time from getting damage. But one of the best things about the armour lockers like this is boosters. So the more powerful the armour you get in there, the more boosts you can put on there. They can do things like they can give you extra radiation protection or cold protection or various other things as well. So if we now look at our stats, maybe it hasn't changed very much. We've probably got slightly more temperature protection now as well. We've got a little bit of radiation protection if I'm getting too close to fuel tanks or generators. Generally speaking, it's better for us. What we need though is we really need some food again. Our food is getting low. That's right. Make disgusting chewing noises, me. Let's go back to the elevator. I've got my jetpacks now, see? Whoosh! They don't jump for very long, but it can make manoeuvring around, especially out of holes, a whole lot easier. So, there it is. So this thing over here... Oh, damn it. This here is an elevator. See, I'm sort of staying within it. Localised, I don't know, zero gravity or something. At the door and then fall to our doom. There's one over there as well. I guess this shit is entirely upside down. This used to be the floor, and this was the ceiling. Ah! Okay, it's alright. It's all good. Nothing happened. I know you were hoping I would fall to my doom there, but no. Doomed for your amusement. Go on radiation. Why am I getting radiation? I don't know. Well, a lot of these blocks around here, they look amazing, but in fact they are just... They're all the same block, essentially. Some of them have got angles out of them, but we'll discover later when we start to make things. You can make amazing stuff, but in fact a lot of this is just textures. It does a really good job of demonstrating. I mean, this is the sort of thing that, you know, creative people like Cannon Fodder and Janitor know, because they're used to using things in making maps. But for people who aren't used to making games quite so much, I think it's probably not as obvious when an object is a complicated shape, or if it's just an interesting texture. Can I get up here? Is there anything up here? I'd like to see something up here. Occasionally in these ships, these wrecked ships, you can get rare, what are called alien containers. And they have very nice loot in them indeed. That's a landing gear. So that's the problem with this tool, is that I'm using up, bottom right, I'm using up ammo for the tool. So that's fine. There's nothing in there. No. Ow! I didn't jump that far, me. Calm yourself. Right, let's put a bandage on. We need some more food soon, like I said earlier. What happened there? Did I get shocked by something? Like a little electric shock or something. Let's slide down here carefully, without breaking any of our precious limbs. Right. Oh. If we can get down to the floor safely. Oh, it's a bit of a drop. There we go. I want to investigate the rest of the ship. I think we've cleared out most of this part over here, but I want to see what is over here. We might have enough then to go and set up a little tiny base somewhere. I feel a bit more protected. So we can get this O2 out of here. There we go, a couple of O2 bottles. Not important around here, because we've got plenty of O2. But we will need it eventually. We are going to go into space. And famously well-known place for not containing oxygen. How are we doing in here? What have we got here? This is the console for the game. We've got great big windows. This is like the... what do you call it? Oh, by the way, as well, we're a light. No need for our little light anymore. We have a light built into our suit. This is an elevator. Anything in here? No. But the elevator does think it's up the other way, so we've got to be careful here. That's a door. If we close this door, can we walk? We can. We can't. There's something in the way. It's a round door. It's another door. It's a rounded door. What is this? A food processor. Very nice. Oh, it's a car. It's got a carpet in here. Look. Is that a fridge? Any food in the fridge? Milk. I think the last lot of milk we had, we let go off. It was some weird animal milk though, so I wasn't particularly keen on drinking it. It wasn't really, you know, it wasn't in my mind all day. Like when you've got something delicious in the fridge and you're thinking all day, oh, I'm looking forward to having that later. The bug milk was not. Well, it wasn't. The swamp creature milk was not really giving me that feeling. It really wasn't. What's this? Another fridge? A veggie burger and a meat burger. How nice. Meat burger gives you 205 food. And the veggie burger gives you 243 food, which I think is a swizz. I don't see why you're being so negative on the old veggie burgers there. I'm sure your opinion on that depends on how fond you are of veggie food. There you go. My opinion only. We drop down here? Is there anything down here? I think it's the mid bay down here. I've got a feeling this is where the shower and the toilet was. Ooh, it's a big room. But I've set that light. Anything in here? Was I in here before? Ah, there's a decorated console. Can I get back up again? I probably can't. My jetpack probably is not sufficient. No, it doesn't. Oh! Ow, I thought I was going to hurt myself for a second there. Oh, this is very useful. These I should have realised because we had the grow lights over here. This is a growing pot. So this is what you can grow plants in. Plants will not simply grow in this game by sticking them in the ground. Only silly games work on things where you can just till a bit of ground. And silly simpler games will work by like that. But this one does not like to be simple. You have to use a special growing plot. And that is one of the things that you use the rotten food for. You can use the rotten food. I'm waiting for my jetpack to recharge, by the way, bottom left. You can use the... Oh! That was terrible. Use the rotten food to make growing plots for your plants. And make a sustainable life for yourself. What is this? It is a constructor. This would be amazing if we can collect it. A large constructor. Have we got it? It's possible. We didn't get it. It's fine. It was worth a try. We got the components for it anyway. We've got some... There's the O2 tanks. Yeah. It needs a lot of power, a constructor like that, but it's what we'll need later to make the more complicated things. How do I get up there? I just want to know if there's an alien box in this ship somewhere with really cool loot in it. And what is that thing there? Is that an item? What can I do about this? Can I get up here? I might be able to get on it. I'm running a bit low on fuel here. Ammo. Oh, I thought I was going to fall down. When you float up on the jetpack like that, it's quite hard to control where you're going to go. So this is a container extension. This is what I was talking about with how you manage large bulky items on the more complicated version of the game. You use container extensions to fit all your big bulky things into. And there's the container controller. Controls a couple of bits and pieces. I really want to eat those burgers now, but I'm not hungry enough yet. We'll eat the veggie, and the veggie one perishes faster as well. We'll eat the veggie one first. In a bit, not yet. When we're ready. I fancy a veggie burger now as well. I'm not a veggie, but I like certain things. I like veggie burgers. I like veggie sausage rolls. Can't make sausage rolls in the game, sadly. I'd like to. It's a bed with some delightful wallpaper. Absolutely delightful. This might be a container though. A small table. That's not bad. See, I said that the pistols were rubbish. The projectile pistol 2, not quite so bad. So damage 48, damage 100 for the shotgun, damage 70 for the assault rifle. But if you find some bullets for this, it's a cheap and easy bug killer for like your basic hunting trips. Yeah. What's this? And a wardrobe. Night vision goggles. Nice. Okay. Very Splinter Cell. So this is very handy now. So they'll just stay in their inventory. And we found some... Oh, I slowed myself down enough. We found some really good loot in here. This is what I was hoping for. This is why I wanted to break the ship apart. Because normally I couldn't get up that easily into this, but because I broke the core... Let's turn the goggles off. It meant I could get in to get stuff in there. I think we've probably drained it of all of its goodies, though. I would imagine so. I don't think there's much more in here. The only thing I'm possibly missing... This is typical, by the way. So in a lot of time we are looking for wrecks like this, or actually slightly more interesting wrecks than this. And what we want to find is all the rare bits like the thrusters and the bits that contain rare materials and stuff like that. But some of the later parts of the game, it won't be just a nice big ship we can wander around. There'll be things buried underground. There'll be aliens causing us bother at the same time. It's a lot more fun. But we're in tutorial world. We're in level 1 tutorial time. I think we're about done, and I think we're about done with this session. We had a really good time shooting bugs, nearly short of shooting bugs. Let's see if we can quickly make a couple of bullets. Did he just make a run at me? Where is he? Did he just run at me? I've got a feeling he did. I think he made a run at me. Well, I'm not waiting for any bullets for you. Look at that, eh? What do you think of that? Right, what I was going to do was... Be quiet. Make a couple of bullets, which are made from just copper and nitrocellulose. I'm watching you as well. You want some? There's some free going if you want it. There we go, 25 rounds. Anyone fancy a bug hunt? It doesn't like a bug hunt. Ah! I missed him entirely! Oh my god, I'm terrible. See what I mean? It's not quite as good with the... it helps if you don't miss the first 3 shots, because I got a weird glitch with my mouse there. But if you want something... It's slightly quicker than the survival tool. But this is the level 2 pistol. So this is why I said... What is that there? I think a plug. I thought someone was looking at me. This is why I said that the other... The level 1 pistol was really bad. I'm getting a bit of weird mouse acceleration there. That's what I'm blaming it on. Now, with other creatures, you can do headshots. Oh, maybe that's your head. Okay. Range is also important, by the way. It's not really worth using a pistol against anything worse than... Anything less rubbish than a bug. You know what I mean? But there you go. Not used to this fellow over here. A lot for normal creatures, aiming directly at their head does a lot more damage. But if you've got a bug and you don't know where the head is, that can make things trickier. Anyway, stop messing around me. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to cook up some delicious bug meat, because that will perish by morning. Well, not quite. If I sleep for 8 hours, I've got 9. And then what I think what we'll do next time is we will go and make... We'll go and find somewhere nice to settle down. We could just stay around here, you know. I don't know. We might do. Quiet you. We might just stay around here. I don't know. But we're going to make something a bit better than this thing here. Okay? And then we're going to go... Or we might do a little tour. We might come back here. I think maybe next time we'll do a big old tour of the world. We'll zoom everywhere. See what something we can find. Find out where the Xerax are so we can go and punch them in the alien junk later. Figuratively speaking. And then we'll make ourselves a much better vehicle than this. And then, the plan after that... I've got a big plan, see? I'm well prepared. I've got a big plan. The plan after that is after we make the next hovering vehicle, is we're going up there. Okay, because... This is the planet. But this is the system that we're in. Okay? This is where we are now. Superior... Superior? Superior? Superior. Superior? Superior. Elion's the star. Superior moon. And then we've got Leia. That's where the princess comes from. We've got Kai and the moon. In fact, that's a gas giant. We can't go to Kai. We can go to Kai moon. We've got Zeta 01 and Zeta 01 moon. And Orbital Row. Orbital Row over there. And it doesn't stop there. This is the immediate system. Can you shush? Please, you're very loud. Use your inside voice, even though you're outside. We're going to go up there, and we're going to go exploring up there. That's a way ahead, but we can get there in fairly short a time. But there you go, bit of a plan. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying getting back into here again, despite my apparently misremembering a lot of things. And I shall see you again next time.